What is up, you guys? Lego MTA Mini Power Subways here today, and I'm going to show you guys the Rollsign tutorial in this video. So let's get to it. So the first things you need here is some magnetic tape and crazy glue, and as well as some other pieces which I will show you. But for when it comes to the magnetic tape, I would use this certain magnetic tape. Now I forgot where I got this though. I think I got it at I'm not sure. I think at Michael's or somewhere. I'm not sure where I got this magnetic tape. And also you're going to need a crazy glue. I'm sure some local 99-cent stores have one of these. And also you're going to need a big wheel piece like this. If you guys have any of these, because I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the most recommended piece you could have for this one. So you're going to leave that here. And also you're going to need 2x2 block piece that looks like this. It's round, and you're going to need at least 4 of these 2x1 block pieces with this hole in it, and you're going to need at least 2 of these rod pieces. You probably might notice why. And look here, this is, I've been doing some off-screen testing because this is going to be the new Rollsign. And when you guys notice here, I took out the old one that was on this R68 and the wheels because I plan to use this Rollsign from now on. Before I change this train to the R42, and this is going to be the new Rollsign is going to be implemented. So it's going to be still an R68 because I do want to do another last action before I remake the R42. So this is one without it, and I did take the face off right here. Yes, it's right here, as you can see. It still has the new here. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this Rollsign here. So before we get to that, let's get right to the basics. Now, I was a complete idiot for throwing out, but I'm going to tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need some Scotch tape, but it ran out, but I accidentally threw it away. I'm pretty sure you guys know what Scotch tape is. It looks like something like this, but instead it's clear tape, or you could probably use a better tape to because the reason why is that you might notice here, this is Scotch tape. Now, the thing is that what's holding this magnetic tape with the Scotch tape is that you have to, when you put the, let me show you here. So what you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to, actually, this magnetic tape is pretty wide because right here in this Rollsign here, it's less wide. So you're going to want to use a scissor of some sort to make it less wide. Like I say, cut it a little bit short, and then once you do that, you will make it less wide, like this one you see right here. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take out as much as magnetic tape you can possibly but not too much, because when you put the Rollsign in right here, you don't want to rub it with the other wheel right here, as you can see, because you might want to put leave as much space as possible between the two. So what you're going to want to do is take out as much as magnetic tape, and then try not to use up too much of it because it's not going to work. So I should mention that you should want to have 2 of these wheels because there's 2 right here. It's highly recommended for when it comes to making a Rollsign. And then once that's done, as you can see, once you put the magnetic tape on there, it's not going to stay on it too long because you're going to want to use Scotch tape to wrap the inside and the outside of the wheel that will hold the magnetic tape on both ends of the sign here. You see right here is Scotch tape right here. You can see the Scotch tape right here that will hold it. Now, what also will be holding it is that when you hold up. So let's pretend that you can see right here, the Scotch tape is holding the magnetic tape. It will be held together, and you put this piece in here. It should look like that, and then the Scotch tape will be holding the magnetic tape in the inside, and then this piece will hold it together. Make sure that the Scotch tape does not stick out, because it's going to be a little trouble when it does, because the sign could be stubborn. So anyway, let's get to the next step. Now, what you're gonna want to do is you might want to have some of these pieces, 2x1 flat pieces, and as well as 2x1 block pieces, like this, of some sort. And you're going to stack it up like this. You put in, well, this is a stand at the moment, but in my train there's already a flat piece, so you're gonna want to put like one. Oh, my phone can't focus. So you're gonna want to put at least 2 flat pieces here, and this counts as a flat piece, so it will hold it, and then another flat piece, and then another 2x1 brick, and then this is when this piece comes in handy. The hole, the 2x1 hole right here. And you put it here because it's going to hold this rod piece here. Well, it will hold. This is gonna hold 25% of the sign, but it's got to be the other 75 because you need 4 of these. And you're gonna put in at least 3 more of the 2x1 brick pieces, and then another one, and then right here you put in 2x1 brick piece with no hole, and you put in a flat piece, and then this one. This one is gonna be on top of to hold it on the ceiling of the train. And then right here, it gets a little funny because I did take out the window that was previously here and switch out with something else because it's not going to be too big for for the sign here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to explain it as fast as possible because I'm running low on storage. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. You can see here that there's 2 of the 2x1 pieces with the holes in it, and then once you do that, before you use the rod to put in, hold up. Now, before you put in these pieces, the ones with the holes, you might want to start putting these rod pieces inside the hole, and then make sure that you put this wheel on the rod. It should look like this. It should look something like this right here. And you're going to do the same thing, but on one side you put 3 of these 2x1 blocks, and then another one, and you place the rod in there. And I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like in here in this perspective on this side. You can see that. You can see right here that there's 2 flat pieces, and you're going to see a 1x6 for the ridges. These are 2x1 blocks, and you're going to need a window. I recommend a 2x2 window, and there's a 1x4 block, and there's a 1x1 block here, and there's a flat 1x1, and there's a flat 2x1, and this one here is a you can see my switch right there. I was just playing Minecraft earlier. And you're gonna need 2x1 block here, and a 1x3 flat piece, and you can see 1x3 here and some other blocks. So let you guys take a closer look. Yeah, once that's done, you're gonna want to make sure that it's tight. If you hear any background noise, that's my family. Once that's done, you should be able to it's gonna be kind of stubborn. You should be able to at least pull all the pieces together, and the 2x1 pieces with the hole, and put the rods in there, and make sure they're sticking out like this because you're gonna see why in just a second. Now this is when these come in handy, the signs. Now I'm going to cut out this A sign and use the crazy glue, stick it on there to show at least one of the signages, and you're going to see what I'm going to do. So this is an implementation for that. Okay, so I cut the sign out, and I'm going to use the crazy glue. Alright, as you can see here, that you can see the sign is perfectly glued on the magnetic tape right here. And now, here's where it gets a little kind of difficult for those who don't have this kind of piece. But the reason why I said leave these rods sticking out and keep this one sort of closed in, you're going to want remember that. Okay, so this is why you want the rod sticking out. Now, I don't know if many of you have this certain Lego piece right here. Now, you're going to make sure that you want to have this kind of piece, because it's, unless you have some other piece that looks like this for this rod to be connected to this. This here, as you can see, I'm going to use this to crank the roll sign. Now, here's how it's going to work. Now I'm going to show you guys real quick how this is supposed to work. So you're going to want to use this. Now, here's one thing. If you're going to scroll the sign up, I recommend you put this piece here and then you scroll like this. You put it on the rod here and it's going to scroll the sign up. And like I said earlier, don't put too much magnetic tape because the signs here between the wheels will start rubbing each other and it's not going to scroll right. So you're going to want to make sure of that. Now if you want to scroll the sign down, you put this piece here and attach it to this rod and you scroll it like that. And you start scrolling the sign down. And it's going to get a little funny because the sign is a little heavy. Now I do want to mention that I'm going to show you the final draft when I put this in the train. So this is only with the A sign. Now I do plan to show you more signs, so I'm going to show you the final implementation in a separate video. But that will be part 1-ish for now, but this will explain majority of the sign. So yeah, I'm going to upload another video today. And you can see the sign is a little popping out because it's very heavy a little bit here. So that will be for now. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by this tutorial. Now I'm going to show you the final implementation sooner today. And that's how I make the roll sign here. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll show you the final implementation in a separate video because I'm running low on storage. So see you guys in the next video.